Hello and welcome back to more Minecraft! So last time we built the infinity pool, right there. She's cool, I love it, I have fun playing around with it. I don't have any food though. I've got 2 horses apparently in here now. So the other horse that was up here, this horse is apparently Robert's horse. And I told him he could leave it up here because he hasn't really got anywhere to put it at the moment. And of course, get off the damn frickin' fridge. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. He thinks he's a cat. You're not a cat, Course. You're a horse. That's why your name is Course, of course. Anyway, I don't know. Tongue twisters aside. So today, I have plans, right? I have plans within plans. The first thing I want to do is I want to go for a swim. And I want to do this. Whee! I don't know. I really enjoy doing that for some reason. But there's rumour of a skeleton spawner. And by rumour, I mean there's fact that there's a skeleton spawn. Ooh, English fail. It's fact that there is a skeleton spawner out there that is ready to be turned into a... Can I just have an easy path up here? Ready to be turned into a skeleton spawner farm. So, I'm doing that today. That is my goal. That is my objective. Now, the skeleton spawner is... Can you probably see it? No, hold on. Excuse me, my leaves are in the way. Excuse me, come through. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's over there somewhere. It's just literally over on the other side of that hill, I think. Yeah. You can't see that far because this block spawn distance isn't that way. But yeah, it's just over that hill, I believe. So it's not too far away. But I do have to get kitted out. Look, I've got nothing. Well, I've got plenty of stuff, it's just none of it's useful. So I'm going to get kitted out. I'm going to make sure I've got food. I'm going to make sure I've got tools that we need and all that stuff. And I'm going to meet you at where the apparent skeleton spawner is. Okay, so I believe this is the marker for the spawner that we put down. Now, I found this a while ago. While caving, and I needed to come up, and that random cave system brought me up to this. So I've been waiting to turn this into a spawner farm for a while now. It's actually already got a little bit of use, like basic use. Earlier, a few episodes ago, when we did the failed, what do you call that thing that we did? The fail thing? The water temple thing that we failed. We actually came down here to get a few experience points. And at that point, that was when I was like, you know what, I really need to kind of prioritize getting this skeleton spawner up and running. It's not here. This is not the place. I didn't bring any damn torches with me. God damn it, Smokey. You had one job. One job. Prepare for the mission. But no, you can't do that, can you? Is it here? Yeah, it's here. Okay, so it's lit up. Thank Christ for that. Yeah, so this is our little farming things here. Got anything in here? I got a almost broken pick. Okay, well that's nice. So what we got to do is we've got to set up a little bit. I don't want to go down that way. That way led to badness. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly dig out this little hole here. We're going to make our infinite water source. Boom. You look weird. Why are you kind of going down? Whatever, you work. Okay, so we got that there. Probably need that. So what else are we going to need? We're going to need a working bench. And we're going to turn this corner into my little workstation. What else do I need? I don't really need anything. I've got plenty of coal if I need it. Okay, so first things first. These guys, you got to go. Alright, you're in the way. I could use a chest anyway, so it's good to know that I have this here. If I put that there, is it going to work? It's not going to work. Okay, so I'm going to put, we're just going to chuck stuff in there that we don't need for now. Soul stand is important, so is the kelp. That's an intrinsical part? I don't know. It's important, alright? Don't make fun of me. I can't speak English properly. Okay, so we're going to put that there. I don't really need the water buckets right now. So what I've got to do, and I probably actually can't do this because I haven't got enough, can I just make these two become one again? Or do I need an anvil? Haha! I got like a tiny bit of life out of it. Yeah, so we got to dig out one wall there and one wall on the other side, so I want this to be a 4x4 area. So I'm going to quickly do that. I've also got to go back up there and fill in that tunnel so things don't spawn. Anyway, future stuff. There's 1,000,001 things on how to build a skeleton farm, so I am not going to show you. Basically, it is very simple. I dig out one wall here. I'll dig 2 down. Then I'll put water buckets in each corner, and then a hole in the middle. And then that way all the zombie skeletons get pushed into it, 4 down, and then they get pushed along. Then there's an elevator system. Did I bring 2 of those soul sands? No, I only brought 1. Damn it, I need 2. That's alright. Then there's a thing that pushes with water, hits the soul stand, which turns into like a water chute elevator. It shoots them up in the sky. Then there's another bucket of water that pushes them along, and then they fall down to the ground at 23 blocks or something. I have to go like 23 blocks. So I'm pretty sure it's 23. But yeah, it's all that fun stuff, fun. So I'm gonna get to work doing all of that boring stuff, and I think I'll come back once it's all completed so I can show you it in action. And like I said, if you want to know how to actually make a skeleton spawner, they're not complicated. There is 1,000,000 videos on the YouTubes. So, oh no, my axe broke. I should actually concentrate on getting some of this iron that's popping up, because I'm going to have to cook up a few more picks. So, stage 1 has been completed of our skeleton farm. So, oh, it hasn't been completed. I lie. Stage 1 has almost been completed on our skeleton farm. All we got left to do is we gotta put these buckets in these corners, like so. Give me that, and then stage 1 will be complete. Okay, like I brought you back a tad early, but it's okay because it's gonna take a second to fix my mistake. All right, so we do that. No, you don't get to spawn yet. Just go away. Okay, so what we gotta do is we also gotta get rid of these torches. Okay, we gotta do that. Then I gotta quickly seal this up to the point where they just can't escape. I don't want that there. Alright, then we gotta go quickly. No, excuse me. No, we're not ready to play. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I've made a terrible choice. This is terrible, guys. I've made a... Okay, I can save myself. It's okay. Whew, okay. Yeah, you see what I did was, I made a terrible mistake. In that... Here we go. In that I would have died as soon as I landed there. Now we need the skeletons to... There we go. He landed there and he should be 1 tap. Yep, well that guy I hit. But yeah, it's perfect. It works. It's amazing. So basically what happens is I'm stuck, and you know what? I don't want things to spawn in there, so I just need to seal you up for a minute. Okay, so basically what happens is they spawn, they get pushed into that hole like so, then they get moved down there by water, then the soul sand pushes them up through the water blocks up to the top, and then there's more water that pushes them across and they drop down. It's very simple, very basic. Watch. Don't see me. And they fall down there, and then you go in here, and then they should be waiting for you to come up and 1-punch them. It's the perfect little simple, most basic system you could ever have. Now, there's a few more things we need to do. First thing is we need to clear this area out. Now I can't clear this at 1 block out because behind that is the water elevator thing that the skeletons are using to get up and down. So I need to clear a space out because you need a working area. Like, it's all cramped, it's ugly, it's messy. Now what I'm thinking is we're just going to make a nice little area like so. Now I've got to leave 2 wide gap because generally what I like to do, alright, what I generally like to do is I like to leave a 2 wide gap for the skeletons to spawn so they don't get entity crammed or whatever and start killing each other when you go AFK. Because the idea is that you go AFK, you go do some stuff in real life, and then you come back and there'll be like 100 skeletons just sitting here chilling, waiting for you to introduce them to your fist, and then they're going to in return give you experience potions and arrows and all that kind of fancy stuff. So whilst I'm digging all this out, I'm going to leave this skeleton spawner running so I can get some experience. Now we're nearly at level 12. Can we get to level 12? Okay, so we're at level 12. Alright, and I'm going to see how many levels I can get whilst I'm digging all of this out. And when I come back, I'll let you know how much time has been passed. Okay, so it's been about 12 minutes and I've managed to gain nearly 10 levels. So it's not a super quick way of doing things, come on. But it is a way of doing things. I mean, it's great for an AFK farm. As you can see here, I've got this little hatchy because sometimes they get stuck on this thing. Just they don't come all the way across and you just aggro them and they'll move forward. It's pretty simple. And we've got our little I don't know what you would call this, like a little preparation bench in a kitchen where you put things there and chop them all up and get their bits ready to cook and use. Anyway, we'll get the psycho stuff out of the way. Now, the next thing that we need to do, I don't need to. The next thing I want to do is I want to make some hoppers here so that when you murder the skeletons, they just drop their stuff and they go straight into a chest, which I'll put down here. But in order to do that, we need chests. Now, I've got enough to make some chests, but not enough to make all the chests. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break these. Sorry, I need these. Did I get the chest? That's all that matters to me. Yes, I did get the chest. Okay, so we'll put that there. That wood can go away. Actually, can I get the gravel? The gravel is kind of useful. Let's see. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. Okay, that's gravel. Don't need you. That's gravel. No, that's not gravel. That's andesite. Do you have any more gravel? Just got to cycle through all of these things. I don't know what I just threw out. It doesn't look like there's gravel in there. Whatever. I don't know. Anyway. We need to make these chests. Okay, so first things first. Let's put these chests here. Then we're going to make... Where are these? These. I need another 2 chests. Which we're going to put here. And then... Is this how you make the hopper? Well, that's a potato. Oh, good work, Smokey. It's trying to make a hopper out of a potato. Okay, look, I need you guys to move. Oh, I fall in the hole. Okay. Go away now, because I need to quickly use this before more zombies come and ruin everything. Okay, there we go. Perfect. There we go. So, next thing to do, later I will have to expand this. I'm going to do that off camera. But for now, that's perfect. I can access it like so. Let's put down... do I have any coal left? No. Okay, so let's just chuck down some... let's just say andesite for now. Oh, God damn it. Alright, put that there like so. Boom! Nice and hidden. Not really. So what do we do about that? Well, not much we can do about that. I would use hatch frames and I'd put them down here, right? And I'd flip them up. That's how I would deal with that. But anyway, now time to move on. I can do that in between now and the next session anyway. So what's next? Next we need to make a way to get in and out of here quickly, because as much fun as jumping up all these stairs are, it occurs to me that it'd be much quicker if I can use the soul sand stuff to make a quick little water elevator up and down. There's definitely no gravel there. A quick little soul sand, so we can make a quick little elevator up and down. And I'm thinking we also need a chute that drops straight down into a pool of water, so we got a quick way to get in and out. So what I'm thinking is, like, here would be the soul stand part. So this is the exit, and it would shoot us up. And in order to protect me, I think what I'll probably end up doing is I'll have like this, and I'll have it go all the way around, just so that there's a continual pattern. There we go. And then there will be a door here too to stop the water from flowing out. So that'll be the in way. So I just got to quickly take a little check. So we're at 407, negative 5,800. Okay, Can you go away? Thank you. And then what we need is a little entry chute. Basically the exact same thing, except this will have a oh, I'm down there. Oh, pretty low to the ground. Except this will just have a water bucket right here, so you can just drop straight down. Nice and simple, nice and straightforward. But again, we're going to need to put this here. Why? So just reasons, alright? Leave me alone. So what was this one? This one was 407 5796. 5796. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up top and I'm going to make these little water elevators. I'm also going to eat some food because I'm a little bit injured. This isn't a foolproof area, alright? Like you're going to take an arrow every now and then. I used to be an adventurer until I took an arrow to the knee. Stupid Skyrim. Anyway, I'll be back. Alrighty, so I'm starting to make some progress on designing our little whatever you'd call this, AFK farm type deal. So we've got our little skeleton bobs here. I put up these around the edges here just to stop stuff from kicking out back. I might change those to like an oak, not oak. What's the one that I like? Birch. Is it birch? Yeah, birch. I might change it to a birch hatch frame around there just to give it a little bit of more something different, like a little bit of a contrast or something. I don't know. I'm not an interior decorator. I don't know, but I just feel like that's a bit too much chocolate looking blocks. Anyway, so I've got this little thing going. If I open up down here, see, I kind of bug it up by building I'm a bit too low to the ground, so I had to do this weird box storage system thing. But everything is flowing down into this bottom box down here, and eventually that'll get filled, and that one will get filled, and then there's another one right here underneath them that will get filled. But that's that. It's good, it's working. I need these bones right now, just so I can make a bunch of this bone meal. Anyway, what else we got here? See, here we got this like little closet thing. Alright, and it's got fish in it. How did you get fish in that, Smokey? Well, why do you always... I think there's lava underneath this floor I have to deal with. How did I get fish in here? And why is there a poster here? Well, there's a poster here because there's hoppers behind there. And the fish got in there through this little AFK fishing farm that I've got. I like it. This way I can do two things at once. I can AFK fish for books and stuff like that. And I can gather up a bunch of skeletons every now and then. And I usually find the best way to do it is you just stand like around about here, right click, press, hold F3 and tap T, and then bam, and it's, look, I'm not touching the mice, like here, I'm very poorly clapping my hands together and I don't know what I was doing, but yeah, so I'm not touching the mouse, it's automatically fishing for me. I can get up and go away and do all kinds of things. Now, you would prefer to do this with like a Lure 3 efficiency, Lure 3, Luck of the Sea 3 efficiency or something, mending, breaking fishing rod. But for now, I've only got a basic fishing rod. But luckily doing this, I should eventually get a proper fishing rod. A nice one. Can we get another fish so I can go see what we gathered? Probably only fish though. It's going to be very hard to get decent fishing rods and stuff. But eventually you will get one. There we go. Okay, so what did we get out of that little fishing expedition? We got a puffer fish, and I think that's it. I thought we got two things. No, we only got one puffer fish. Oh well, it is what it is. So what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to head off. I'm going to finish this little thing off, and then we'll have a look. I'll show you what it looks like after it's all done. So I'll be back in 1 sec. Well, this is the little room pretty much complete. I still got to change these guys over, but I'll get around to that eventually. However, I did sit here and I did a bit of AFK fishing. I went through 2 normal fishing rods and I got barely nothing, so I went and enchanted 3 fishing rods back at the other place. I got 1 fishing rod with Unbreaking 3. I got another one that had Luck of the Sea 2, and then the 3rd rod got Lure 2, Unbreaking 3, and Luck of the Sea 2. So I combined the Luck of the Sea 2 rod with it, and now I've got Luck of the Sea 3. And I want to show you, I can actually legitimately show you the difference in quality between an unenchanted fishing rod and an enchanting fishing rod. So, this top 2 rows here, basically that was everything I got with the unenchanted fishing rod, not including the hopper. Those, not including those. But it's basically all that. There might have been a few less raw cod, but that was it. That's all I got, going through 2 fishing rods in like 40 minutes or something like that. This was, the hell was that book? Fortune 2. Multi-shot. Okay. Yeah, so this this was with this fishing rod. I got that book, that's just everything apparently. I got a bow, we got a mending tool. Oh, I actually want that, that's important. Mending and luck of the sea. Once I put that mending onto this fishing rod, done. Game over. All I will need is a lure. Do I have a lure too? Yes, I do. Excellent. And a luck of the sea, which is, I think, lure 2 and luck of the sea 2. Yeah, that's, so I'll put that rod with that rod. No, because I will go luck of the sea 3. Yeah, which, it's a tough choice. Oh, there's another mending book, but that's got Curse of the Vanishing. If I die, that's not good. Well, that's a nice bow. That needs thing too. But yeah, as you can see, before I get too far into looking at all the loot I got, this fishing rod, really good, great loot, makes life simple. You can also get mending books off it that way, but that's not my preferred way of getting mending books. It's just good way to farm levels, and I've gone from, I think I died at one stage and I only had 6 levels left or something, and I went all the way up to level 35. I enchanted 3 rods at max level. That took me down to like 20 odd or something. Now I'm back up to 25. You know, it's working. It's working, and it's productive. I haven't done up here though. Yeah, this is, no, don't worry about this. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that other stuff. And as always, have a good one, and I'll see you all next time. Bye! I'm going to go back to do some fishing. No, I've got to go combine these fishing rods and chuck all this rubbish out.